Welcome, Joe Larson, our third dealer of the day.
Fantastic. Okay,
By all means, start showing off what you want.
I'm gonna have to, yeah, because the lag is so bad on my end, and that's not unusual. So I'm just gonna have to ignore the video feed. So what I have today to show you guys is abnormal. God, how do I mute the Twitter? It's so laggy. I can't.
So, Joe, if you right click on the tab in your browser, at the very top, you can right click and click mute site.
Um, Let me see. I am. I, I'm just going to close that tab for right now.
If you want, I can just feed you the questions, and
That'll work.
that way you don't have to have that open at all, and I can just feed you any questions.
All right. So what I have to offer today is something a little different. If you guys are familiar with me and my product, tends to run from kid collection stuff that stuff I've harvested from garage sales, rebuilt from pieces, parts, and but today I'm offering some things from my personal collection, which are items that I have opened personally. They're unplayed with. They were transformed maybe once, maybe twice, and because these are mostly Armada Energon, once. And we'll start with that. And I also purchased a collection last year from another adult collector, and I have really not had a chance to move it. So that's also stuff that is largely, it's really, really nice. Of course, as you guys know, I have totes and totes and totes of other guys. I just took pictures of really the primo stuff. And I have an almost complete Beast Wars cast as well. So there should be plenty of stuff to see. And I'm going to bring up, let me see. I'm going to bring up my drive and share my screen. I think I know how to do that. Let me get my Zoom meeting, and how is that done? Share screen. That's the one. Share. Okay. Can everybody see that okay?
I can.
All right. So this is, these were guys from my collection, with the exception of Starscream, who is from the other collection. Megatron, mint, unplayed with. He is missing 2 missiles because my showcases are large metal repurposed medical cabinets, and all of my Armada guys that I still had on display were on top shelf, and missiles fell behind those cases, and those are never coming back. So Idle Wave is missing a pair of missiles from his armpits, which is the worst design ever. No, not quite. Probably top 5. If you've owned a Tidal Wave, you know what I'm talking about. Touch him, missiles fall out. So he's missing missiles. Megatron's missing 2 missiles. He has the missile in his primary cannon. Starscream is missing his Minicon. Bone Crusher's complete. Boy, and I really wish this was larger, but that's okay. And let's see if I can just... another picture of same when I figured out my brightness settings. Okay, Energon, Scorponok, no cracks, no damage, 100% complete. Energon Alpha Quintesson, the second worst transforming toy ever made, but your mileage may vary. It is. I opened it and went, "Oh Lord, I have been taken." But instead of returning it, I actually displayed it for a number. Well, it was the only Quintesson you could get, so it lived in the display even after I purged most of Energon and Armada. I kept this. and it was.
Joe means it's an amazing figure. You should buy it immediately.
Oh, they know me. I have no interest in sugarcoating anything.
I know.
Okay. Armada Nemesis, the little bendy prime there, and then Roadblock. I think it's Roadblock. One of the toughest in the Energon combining guys. That's a recolor of Inferno. It's extensive remold. Well, not extensive,
A
somewhat.
couple questions, Joe. One of them is, are you doing pickup or are you doing shipping?
So, for Cybfest Northwest, all prices, all items ship free.
All items shipped for free?
Yep.
Okay. And
So-
then another question was, how much is the Armada Starscream?
Armada Starscream is 20.
20. Okay.
It is missing a minicon, but as
Right.
otherwise, it's
Everything else is there.
it's a good figure. Let's go on to the next one. So this is the Energon Bruticus combiner. As far as combiners go, it's not the worst thing ever. It's probably the best Energon combiner, and that says a lot. So yeah, 100% complete. It was mine. It's there. There it is. We're talking like something like $40 for this, which
That's actually pretty much retail.
yeah, yes, but try buying a combiner now.
Not anymore.
That's right. It's $20 a unit and $30 for the center. You're looking at it's $100 to buy a new combiner minimum. So
Starscream, somebody would like to claim that one, and payments.
okay, so we should discuss that payment. I will take I take PayPal, of course. That's the easiest thing. Please use goods and services, even though I know all of you. I pay the fees. There's no additional costs. There's no costs for shipping. So my PayPal is Necrotron, NECROTRON @gmail.com.
Excellent.
And I'll recite that again as we need it if someone has a question or they miss it in the feed. Next. Superion. Probably tied for best Energon combiner. Wait, how many were there? 2? Anyway, see, 3. So
it's one of the top 3 combiners from
it
Energon.
is one of the top 3. Yes, it is. Well, although there were so many combiners in Energon because every deluxe class and every what was it, Ultra class Voyager, I don't even know what they had back then. Everybody combined.
Yeah,
so
everybody
technically, I don't know. I liked this guy. I liked him enough to keep him past like 2 purges. But and I really love the jet modes. This is the worst mode for these guys, is putting them together. These Lay 10s are wonderful. Again, $40, and that's
a great deal.
yeah. And yes, that's my idea. If I've taken it off my shelf, I don't really want it anymore. All right. A mix of guys. 3 marginal guys. And yes, you may ask, how is it that I still have an Armada Cyclonus? I don't know. Actually, I do know. It fell behind the showcase, but was too large to fall all the way, and I fished him back out. So Cyclonus is 100% complete, and the only survivor of not being converted to a Spinister for CybCon. And let's see, Demolisher complete. Both of them, I think, isn't the Energon? That's Energon Demolisher too. So yes, both Armada and Energon Demolisher complete. The mold, now known as Dinobot from whatever Timelines or whatever, Hasbro, they recolored him. This is the original version, but it clearly has Dinobot's head. He's pretty cool. Those 3 guys, or actually those 4 guys, they are complete. They're like brand new. They're 15 apiece, and that's a lot for a deluxe from me. I'll tell you right now. However, Hotshot is a little bit better than normal. Hotshot lights up. That is the Takara exclusive light up, so you could put the Star Saber in his hand and light it up like the Optimus. I haven't looked that up. I have no idea what it's worth, but if someone is interested, I will look it up and I will beat the cheapest price on the net for it. I'll tell you that. But this guy was like, am I going to keep any Armada? If it was, it would be this guy and Optimus. So obviously you see him here, so I kept Optimus. More $15 guys. Swerve, Bendy Prime, Wheeljack with the scar on him. Now, I've heard, spoiler alert, there may be Transformers that are undead. Somebody might want to start thinking about that, because I'll mention something a little when I get to the end of the photo feed. I got one thing to also add. But these guys are 15 apiece. Energon Prowl, they're all 100% complete. They're all brand new. And there's another picture of them because I forgot to delete the extra. Let's see how many there are. Oh, okay. Some Chug guys. All 100% complete. 15 apiece for those. And that might even, if somebody wanted to buy a bunch of these guys at that price level, I can do better, as you know. There's nothing super special about any of these guys, but they're all there. And really, the number of times that they've gotten Mirage wrong, this one's still pretty good. And, the parts that make the car, they don't get turned around and hidden on his tailpipe. All right. More $15 guys. Just brand new dudes. Same thing.
We have about 10 minutes left, Joe.
Perfect. We're burning through. Okay. Again, more $15 guys. Yes, even that guy, because he's Superion and he doesn't make the center of anything. So if you really like Silverbolt, that's the one for you. That guy right there. Anyway, the first best Astro Train until it wasn't. Anyway, all there. Going on. More $15 guys. Just if anybody wants to even Grimlock. And if you want them in the package, 20. And I've got like 6. So that's coming up.
Have them, I would be buying that from you right away.
That's coming up. That's coming up. All right. Hey, more Fall of Cybertron guys. There's the SDCC Bruticus, the toy that actually made me stop collecting Transformers. This is not from my collection. This is from the collection that I purchased. This toy gave me 2 or 3 years off, I think. I was so upset that they released the video game colors as an exclusive that I stopped. I said, I'm done. They're a bunch of jerks. So, Blaster comes with both of his, the 2 of the 4 discs that they released, plus he has Steeljaw inside him. He's 20. Rest of these dudes fall Cybertron, let's go 10 apiece on those dudes. And the SDCC Bruticus will go 60. And even though he is displayed with his weapons here, have them all 100% complete.
Somebody would like to claim the Cyclonus and Grimlock from before.
Done. Excellent. Okay. That is a Beast Hunter Shockwave and the Thrilling 30 Brainstorm, which is actually a Headmaster. The Megatron Autobot. You can't really see the picture here, but I have the unused Autobot sticker sheets and the swirly decals for his chest. I'd like to get 20 apiece on Shockwave and Megatron, 10 apiece on Springer and
Brainstorm.
And there's a reason for that. Well, obviously, Springer's outmoded. No one's going to want him anymore unless they really want to play with him. It's a great mold, but everybody wants the Siege. So,
yeah.
Plus, I have packaged ones. We'll get to that. All right. Some Titans. Yeah, there we go. Everybody loves Titans. Overlord is, they're all 100% complete. They're all adult owned. Let's go 15 apiece on the little guys and 25 on Overlord, who's actually called something else, but it's Overlord. And there he is again, showing that, yes, I did have his gun. It was stuck to his back. And I'm like, oh, I probably should display that. All right. More Titans, a couple of them. 6-shot, quick switch. Pretty popular dudes. Let's go 20 on quick switch and 30 on 6-shot. And there is a couple of chug guys that managed to get into this shot. I will do 20 a pair for those two dudes. That's the guys that came with the DVD. If you really want the DVD, I might be able to find it. I don't recommend it, though. All right. Aha. Combiners. Everybody loves these guys. These are complete, adult owned. Parts as shown. 65.
Somebody clarified that quick switch was actually broadside.
Yeah, that's right. Actually, that is right. It's broadside. You know what happens when you know what happened? How are we doing on time?
5 minutes.
Okay, continuing on. There's Defensor and the 3 widowed combiners from the various combiners. I'd like to go 65 on Defensor. On the widowed combiners, I'll do 10 apiece. Hunger, 65. Complete, all parts. Some G2 goodness. These guys are 100% complete, except Starscream is missing a single missile. And they are play worn. They're G2. They're not mint. Let's do 20 apiece on the Dinobots and Prime, and 30 on Starscream.
Somebody like to claim the Menasor for 65?
Done. Okay. Beast Wars crew. Grimlock is the only toy with an issue. He's got cracks in his gold. He's missing a chunk in the back of his leg, but otherwise displays properly, operates properly. I wouldn't transform him if I was the new owner of these guys. Prices are across the board. Oh, Transkeeto's also missing a missile. These guys I've been hauling to shows for quite some time. You've seen them all. There's nobody here that's more than $15 except Rat Trap at 20. Okay, continuing. These are from the other collection. That Pterosaur is complete at 25. We'll do 25 on Optimus and Inferno. Thunderhawk. No, that's not right. Tigerhawk. There we go. Tigerhawk is somewhat yellowed and faded, but he is 100% complete.
Somebody wants to know how much the Cheetor was
15.
from before. 15. Okay.
We have, let's see here. That's the Legends LX Black Arachnia. She is like 40. Silverbolt 20, Rhinox 20, and Rat Trap 20 as well. How are we doing on time, Ben?
We got about 3 minutes or
Perfect. Okay. Some more crew. Let's go. I'm just going to go straight budget. 20 apiece on these guys, except Rat Trap. He's 100% complete original. He's a little loose. We'll go 30 on him. All right, packaged guys. 20 apiece.
The Rat Trap.
Rat Trap claimed. Done. 20 apiece on these guys packaged. Mint. Never opened. Actually, the packages are probably not mint anymore, but the toys sure are. Continuing. Mind Wipe. That's your Megatron, the son of a gun, Henkai. There's a packaged Shockwave and a packaged Voyager class Predaking that you'll see I got from Marshall's, $15.99. Woot. So we're gonna go. We'll go 40 on Megatron, 25 on Shockwave, 20 for Predaking, and 20 for Mind Wipe. Here's some tough guys. $40 for Samurai Prowl. Boom. Rodimus Minor at 30, Strafe at 25, and Grimlock at 20.
All right. Somebody claims the Tigerhawk, Silverbolt, and the Sandstorm in package.
Good deals, all. All right. Uh, there's a sealed Titans brainstorm. Let's go 20 on him. Uh, yeah, kickback. Fall Cybertron. Yeah, that's a toughie, but 15 is fine for that. If someone wants Scourge, they may claim him with any purchase over $50.
Nice.
And let's see. You know what? That's a tough Skywarp too, animated. I'm gonna go 40 on that. I know how long it took me to find that, and I didn't pay the Marshall's price for him either. All right. Now just a few package chugs. We'll go 50. Let's see. We'll go 20 apiece on these. And there's 3 here. That's the same 3. Thanks. These have all been opened. These are all Takara headmasters. We will go 25 apiece for those. They're all opened. They're all complete. They're all perfect. And I believe...
Somebody would like to claim the Predaking and the boxed Grimlock.
Excellent. Done. Okay. 20 on junk. Actually, you know what? 20 straight across on those guys. And the last one, Swerve at 20. And there's a first movie Optimus. Probably doesn't have a missile. Stacks are a little bent. 20 apiece on those guys, too.
Somebody would like the Weird Wolf from before.
That is a great choice. That's one of the... Well, Weird Wolf's always had a really terrible toy, so that one's definitely the best one. All right. So my PayPal, you can reach me at... my PayPal is my email, primary, necrotron@gmail. You can reach me on Facebook. My name is Joe Larson. You can see me in the Sidefest Northwest feed. Now, link to me whatever way you want. Make me any kind of deals. We got about a minute.
Yeah, and two people want the Rodimus, but I think we have to go with the first person.
That's fine.
How much was that again?
I want to say the Rodimus was... Let me back up in the feed. I think the Rodimus was...
You went too far.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Oh, I probably did. And of course, I don't have the controls here. Let's go the other way. Deet. Yeah. I think he was 40. Well, let's make it 25.
Okay.
If it was less, they'll tell me.
The Scorponok from before. I think that's Energon Scorponok.
Sure.
And then somebody else wants the Takara Mind Wipe, and somebody wants to know if you have the Fall of Cybertron Air Raid.
I do not have Fall of Cybertron Air Raid. Actually, well, I don't sell things that are incomplete in the way of like accessories. I'll sell if they're missing something, but I do have Air Raid, but he's missing a foot. And I have 2 of them missing the same foot. They're not interchangeable. They're left-right. So someday I'll have one. And that was what I kind of wanted to mention. As you guys know, I have tubs and tubs and totes and totes of parts. I will sell flat-right boxes of broken, missing guys for customization. As I said, I heard there are undead Transformers coming, zombies, I believe. So all you customizers out there, I'll sell flat rate boxes of Transformers for $30 shipped, flat rate. So, the big flat rate box, I have guys missing body parts, limbs, and all accessories, but you might be able to use them for something. You've seen my tubs when I've brought them. So anybody interested in that may be free to start a dialogue.
All right, we are pretty much out of time. Jason has notes of all the claims that people have.
Fantastic.
I'll do a quick run through to make sure we didn't miss anything. Ghost Moon Horse, Armada Starscream, Green Robot 64, Cyclonus, and False Cybertron Grimlock, sealed. T-Dog Magoo, the loose False Cybertron Grimlock, and the Energon Scorponok.
Sure.
The Red Dog, Minosaur, Beast Force Silverbolt, Beast Force Tigerhawk, and Sandstorm, the sealed one.
Okay.
Rebecca Wright took the original Beast Wars Rat Trap. Vex Wing, the Voyager Predaking. Bakugan HQ 1998 took both the Takara and Weird Wolf and Mind Wipe. And Troy Self 292 took the animated Rodimus.
All right.
All right, so thank you, Joe. We have Otto coming up next, so appreciate it. And by all means, we are going to be having the stream will be available to access later. So if anybody has other things they're interested, let us know, and we will get you in contact with Joe. Thanks again.
Till all are one.